Okay, day 82, and I wanted to use this day, of course, no Braverman yet, to kind of catch everybody up to all the stuff that happened yesterday. Today I'm going to ask, did Eric Braverman, when he was setting up this relief commission for Haiti, does he know what's going on in Haiti with Laura Silsby? And I also want to kind of just go through the documents that the FBI has released. So, again, emails are going to be the key. The emails to Sid here, in the conspirator's own hand. The emails to Petraeus that haven't come out yet in the sex case are going to be emails in the own hand of the conspirator. So I'm going to just go through the release of the FBI document here from the Department of Justice saying that there are 19, count them 19, Gmail accounts that were illegal, felony. These are all felonies, violation of the Federal Records Act, okay? There's a couple on here that I didn't put on here. But these records have been asked for by Daryl Issa since December of 2012. So we're over 4 years later now. We've already waited 4 years. We haven't seen any of these emails. The names are redacted, which means that the Department of Justice and the FBI is protecting, again protecting the conspirators. This goes back to the same thing of giving the 5 immunities to the 5 conspirators. This isn't how law enforcement's done. What you do is you publish the names so that people can see the names and say, yes, I saw him in Haiti. Here's a picture. Or, yes, I saw him on Little St. James Island and he was with a 12-year-old Russian girl. That's why you publish the names, to help the public can help you solve these crimes, okay? So this, again, protecting the conspirators. And this is Andrew McCabe running the investigation. As I've said before, these 650,000 emails are going to be the key. Waiting another 5 years after the 4 we've already waited for you to go through these emails is not going to make it. This should be 19 emails. I forgot Hillary. That's why I missed it by 1. So anyway, I've been saying 18 for since I found out that Kerry did the hostage negotiations and the nuclear negotiations on Gmail as well. So there's going to be a big kickback in that case as well. But again, I am not the assistant director to the FBI. Kallstrom, number 3 guy at the FBI, said, this isn't the way we do investigations at the FBI. No grand juries, no subpoenas, no court orders. Immunity to the conspirators, letting the co-conspirators in on the same interview. I mean, these are crazy things that the FBI never does, okay? On top of these practices, Hillary's not interviewed under oath, no videotape, etc. $675,000 bribe to the guy who's running the investigation. He still has not recused himself. Now, I know that they announced that Horowitz, the Inspector General, was going to look into this situation with 9 days or 7 days to go in the administration. This is not going to cut it. This is going to be another whitewash. Comey's done this 7 times. So I place no faith in this. What I would like everyone to do is look at the citations of reporters who've written stories about trafficking in Haiti or trafficking in Bosnia or Kosovo, and send this story today to that journalist. This is not going to work. This is another whitewash. So again, has McCabe sent 200 agents to Haiti yet to find the kids, to find the killer of Monica Peterson? No, he has not. Or where the $7.1 billion went in USAID money, okay? So now let's look and see what this guy, Steve Feinberg, the owner of DynCorp, is going to be going into the Trump administration. Now, if you read the citations below, especially by Diane Barton, there are 50 citations where they're involved in child trafficking. These special forces guys who get talked into going into teaching police officers in these countries that are war-torn countries are taught to use the children to infect, basically, the police forces, to make the police forces dirty. It's the same thing for JTTF here in the United States. They're trying to get the goods on all the policemen. They're filming them with these little kids. If it's either Afghanistan or Bosnia or Kosovo, it happens over and over again. Now, this is the guy who's going to be Trump's top economic advisor, right? And he's got a secret mansion in Egypt, and he's telling his employees, if I see your picture or I see a picture of your apartment, I'm going to kill you. Now, that's his own words. Now, that is talking about a cover-up. Now, Here, DynCorp just got another $11 billion contract. So my question is, why are we giving $11 billion contracts to known sex traffickers? Just doesn't make any sense. So what I say with Trump is, you're not going to get away with this. I don't care if it's Trump or Hillary. This is wrong. This is a no good. We'll get to Tillerson in a little bit. But again, I am not the one who wrote the email. This is Cheryl Mills's email to Hillary talking about DynCorp, saying we've got to find a cover-up about this Flint Chambers ordering these 15-year-olds to have lap dances in Afghanistan. It's Catherine Bolkovec who wrote the book about Kosovo, and then they made it into a movie called Whistleblower. It's CBS that covered this story. There's hundreds of stories like this about DynCorp, and it's the 150,000-pound elephant in the room. I mean, I can't believe that the press is not covering this story. With all the criticism of Trump, you would think they would have on the story. Again, we have a reporter, we have an investigator going here to Haiti and saying, with a smoking gun, these are sweatshops, sex sweatshops. Okay, they are doing micro loan sharking. They are harboring kids at a secret orphanage somewhere in the middle here, maybe near the hospital that Bill and Hillary were supposed to build, Mirabale. We find out yesterday that UNICEF has been sent in to set up 30 centers. Now, it could be that Cheryl Mills is trying to get those kids out of wherever the secret orphanage is and get them to, other places. And right now, time is of the essence to go in there, investigate where these kids are from, find out about their brothers and sisters, find out where their brothers and sisters went, because this is all evidence, okay? Again, does Eric Braverman know about this sex trafficking? My belief is it's way more than the 33 kids that she was trafficking. She was taking them from Port-au-Prince out to maybe a staging area, like where the hospital is up here, a little bit further up the coast in Mirabale or however you say it. And then as they get buyers, they showcase the kids over here somewhere in a hotel in Dominican Republic, and then she's taking kids over as they're chosen from the photographs. This is just like the same process that Jeffrey Epstein used in Little St. James Island, with all the photographs on the table, and then John picks which kid they want. So again, no agents have been sent. So not my search warrant, FBI search warrant says that there was 2,115 classified emails on Huma's server, okay, out of the 650,000. So this is a whitewash again. James Comey's July 4th is a whitewash, saying, well, there's 20 conversations and 20 of this and 20 of that. No, even a cursory look is that over half of the classified emails are classified on that server. But we can do better. We've got a chief of detectives, Robert Boyce, who's been on the force, I think, 40 years in NYPD, saying there's 500,000 classified emails out of the 650,000, okay? This is an article published on November 2nd by True Pundit. This is quoting this police chief, okay? The cell phone records of these guys' cell phones shows them being in the Bahamas, British Virgin Islands, which is where Jeffrey Epstein is, and they also two undisclosed locations. And I know it's going to be Haiti and Puerto Rico. Now, we've got 6 trips by Hillary, according to the U.S. Secret Service logs, going to that Epstein's Island, and we've got Bill going 20 times, okay? The police chief here is saying the emails contain child exploitation. So it's not even a witness calling in with a tip line. It's the chief of detectives of the New York Police Department saying child exploitation. Now, why wouldn't you, if you were the FBI, why wouldn't you send, at that minute that you read that, why wouldn't you send 200 agents to wherever this police chief said this was going on? And we've got Preet Bharara here, Southern District of everywhere. I mean, Southern District of New York. He's sending people all over the place. Why doesn't he just go uptown, to the Clinton Foundation and or go over to Brooklyn, wherever I can't remember, Fifth Avenue, and just say, hey, we're going to pull all the files here, folks. This isn't looking good. We've got one of the conspirators. We got both of the conspirators going to the island, and their body people are going to be going with them. Hillary doesn't go anywhere without Huma, so she's going to be there too. So if you want to know where Hillary is, you just pull the records, cell phone records for Huma. Okay? Same thing with Philippe. Philippe isn't going anywhere. Hillary isn't going anywhere without Philippe. So you pull his cell phone records, and you pull the cell phone records of all these people and find out where they've been. Okay? This sex case that Petraeus was in was a setup to send people out to Epstein's Island. So those records should not be sealed. And again, subpoena the cell phone records, find out where everybody was. So he's the guy. You know, if I come up with his emails, I'm not guilty of the Espionage Act, because what I'm doing is I'm whistleblowing a crime that was done outside the United States of America's rules, the Federal Records Act. And I am a whistleblower. If I come up with 650,000 emails from his server, from his laptop, or BlackBerry, if I sync to his BlackBerry, I am not in violation of the Espionage Act. He is, okay? And all the conspirators are. And I'm telling you right now, one way or the other, you can bring them out redacted, or we can do it the clear text way. Your choice. Okay? That's it for today.